Lionel Messi is the football player with the most individual accolades in football's history. 2 World Cup Golden Balls, 2 times Laureate Sportsman of the Year award, 6 European Golden Shoes, just to name a few, and of course, 8 Ballon d'Ors after winning his last one in 2023. Just like the Oscars or the Grammys, every year before and after the Ballon d'Or ceremony, discussions spark on both conventional and social media about who deserves the accolade. Messi's 2010 Ballon d'Or win still sees till this day a lot of criticism from some football fans who in their opinion think that it was a clear robbery, that one of Iniesta or Xavi Hernandez, who came second or third respectively, should have won it, or even the Dutch international Wesley Sneijder, who finished fourth, was snubbed by FIFA and its voters. So before we start the video, I invite you to subscribe to the channel as this action helps it grow, and let's reach 500 subs to unlock the community tab. For the meantime, if you want to contact me, follow me on Instagram where I occasionally post some content. Alright, so in 2010, the players who finished the Ballon d'Or race at the top 5 were as followed. Diego Forlán at 5th place with 7.61% of votes. Then Wesley Sneijder at 4th with 14.48%. Third was Xavi Hernandez with 16.48%. At the 2nd place was Andrés Iniesta with 17.37% of votes. And then the Ballon d'Or winner at 1st place, Lionel Andrés Messi, with 22.65% of votes. So just looking at the vote percentages, you can already tell that it was a close battle. Not as tight as the 2019 Ballon d'Or between Messi and Van Dijk, though. I have to firstly remind you that the 2010 FIFA Ballon d'Or was not a seasonal award. It's not the same as the current 2023 version, which starts at August 1st of 2022 and ends at the 31st of July of 2023. In 2010, it was more of a calendar year type of award, from January till December. There is always a debate that usually leads to confusion between fans about the requirements of winning the Ballon d'Or. Should we mainly focus on how many trophies a player won that year with his club or national team? Should it focus more on his individual achievements and stats, or logically look at both collective and individual performances? Starting with Diego Forlán, who achieved both the European League and the European Super Cup titles with Atletico Madrid, then finished at 4th place in the World Cup with his national team Uruguay. Diego was also crowned with the FIFA World Cup Golden Ball, bagged the best goal in the tournament, and finished joint top scorer with David Villa, Wesley Sneijder, and Thomas Muller. He was also man of the match versus Fulham in the Europa League final, and finally scored 30 goals in the 2010 calendar year. These are pretty good stats. You can actually make a case for him to at least be in the top 3. Next up is Wesley Sneijder, who achieved the treble with Inter Milan, the Italian Super Cup, and the FIFA Club World Cup. Came in second in the FIFA World Cup with the Netherlands, in which he finished joint top scorer and as its second best player winning the Silver Ball. Without forgetting his top assist provider finish in the Champions League, Sneijder ended the 2010 year with 11 goals. Both of Forlán's and Sneijder's achievements are Ballon d'Or worthy. But let's take a look at the top 3 finalists, starting with Xavi Hernandez at 3rd place. The Catalan achieved 3 trophies, 2 with Barcelona La Liga and the Spanish Super Cup, then won his country's first and only World Cup trophy, and reached the Champions League semi-finals with Barcelona. Individually, he was awarded the world's best playmaker by the IFFHS and La Liga's best midfielder. Xavi ended the calendar year with 6 goals. At 2nd place, Andrés Iniesta. Same as Xavi, he won 3 trophies, La Liga and the Super Cup with Barcelona, then the World Cup with Spain, scoring the winning goal in the dying minutes, and earning him player of the match. Besides his inclusion in the FIFA World Cup Dream Team of 2010, he did not achieve any noteworthy individual awards, finishing 2010 with 8 goals. And finally, Lionel Messi. Only 2 trophies, La Liga and the Spanish Super Cup, reaching the UCL semis and the World Cup quarterfinals. His collective titles are the least impressive compared to the other 4. However, individually, he not only compensates but surpasses them by a good distance. The Pichichi, La Liga's top goal scorer, the Champions League top goal scorer, the European Golden Shoe, and La Liga's Best Player award, finishing the 2010 calendar year with 54 goals. Another title that fans and media alike forget about Messi when comparing his achievements is his number of Man of the Match awards, a stat provided by WhoScored.com. Between the league and the Champions League, we have Messi with 18 Man of the Match awards, more than any other player in Europe, even if you combine Forlán, Sneijder, Xavi, Iniesta, who have a total of 11 Man of the Match awards. If you are wondering why I haven't showed their assists, it's because there are no good sources for only calendar year stats. So we will make do with the 2009-2010 season. Both Messi and Iniesta at last with 11 each, Diego Forlan with 12, Wesley Sneijder with 15, and at first place, Xavi Hernandez with the most assists, 21. Now, if having the highest stats and most trophies were the only measurement for winning the Ballon d'Or, it wouldn't make any sense. Thankfully, an important factor to winning Ballon d'Ors that Messi has dominion over is football ability. Elite dribbling, passing, playmaking, and goal scoring, which helps him produce elite performances, like his amazing hat-trick versus Valencia in La Liga, or his other hat-trick versus Real Zaragoza, in which he scored one of his career highlights, a goal after a run from the halfway line and toying with the defender twice, reminiscent of Ronaldo's solo goal in 1997 versus Celta Vigo. Even better, his super hat-trick performance against Arsenal in the Champions League quarterfinals. Golazo after golazo by Leo. I can go on and talk about his other performances, like the 5-0 win versus Real Madrid, or that he scored 4 hat-tricks and 1 super hat-trick in the 2010 calendar year alone. It's not just about how many hat-tricks he's scoring, but the quality of those hat-tricks. Like, no player has had as many memorable performances as Leo. To further prove how much better Messi's 2010 year was, he is the only player with an overall rating exceeding 8.5 out of 10, and the other 4 guys below him in the Ballon d'Or ranking aren't even close, with Xavi coming in second with a 7.8 rating and Sneijder third with a 7.4 rating. The stats are provided by WhoScored.com. Funny thing, even Ronaldo in 2010 finished 6th in the Ballon d'Or rankings. He's actually the only one to come close to Messi's overall rating. Lionel Messi absolutely deserved the 2010 Ballon d'Or. He was unanimously the best player that year. In hindsight, I think the rivalry between Messi fans and Ronaldo fans are what sparked this discussion a few years later, because Messi was way ahead in the Ballon d'Or race, like 4-1 or 4-2 in Leo's favor, which made CR7 fanboys a bit frustrated, who in retaliation started making up stuff. Basically another case of subjective revisionism, because if you were watching football during 2010, you knew that Messi was ahead of his competition and it wasn't even close. Don't forget to sub to the channel, follow me on my other socials. Thank you for watching, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.